Good morning, Colorado Rural Health Center members, and welcome to this week's featured member benefit of the week. Today I'm going to be discussing our great benefit to members, and that is your discount to attend CRHC conferences. If you haven't heard, which you should have if I'm doing my job correctly, next month is the annual Rural Health Conference. We're once again holding it down in the Springs at the Hotel Elegante Conference and Event Center. It will be held October 16th and 17th. It's a day-and-a-half long conference. If you've been waiting for registration and waiting to see, where all the information is, we delayed registration as we were launching our new website. We didn't want some people to register on the old system and some on the new. So we delayed registration for a few weeks, but it's now open, and we encourage you to go to our new site and check out the annual Rural Health Conference page. I really love our new website. It has all of the details all on one page: lodging, travel, the conference agenda, a list of exhibitors and sponsors, and then a big blue button to click to register. And if you haven't, you probably haven't bought any of our products or webinars or conference registrations online on our new website. So it's a little bit like Amazon.com. If you were buying something online, you add a registration to your cart and then proceed to checkout. So I'll give you a short tutorial after this video on how to navigate through that process, but it's pretty simple. I think it's a lot easier than our old site. So once again, I encourage you to think about attending the annual Rural Health Conference next month. We have a great agenda. It's really a diverse agenda. There's a lot for everyone. So if you work in any part of the rural healthcare delivery system, this conference is really for you. It's a great opportunity to come and go to the different educational sessions that we have. We have a lot of networking opportunities. There's over 20 vendors that are set to exhibit at the conference. So it really is a full scope conference. It's a little bit smaller than most conferences, but it's a small intimate group. So it's really a great opportunity to specifically address rural healthcare issues, needs, and all of that. So check out this video on how to register, and I hope to see you next month. One more thing to mention before I let you go, I wanted to tell you about the Colorado Rural Health Center's Spring Conference, the Forum. Those dates have already been set for 2015, so I wanted to make sure you got those on your schedule. It will be held, it's a Wednesday through Friday, and it's going to be held April 8th through the 10th, and that will once again be at the Denver Sheraton West in Lakewood, Colorado. All right, make sure you save the date. Welcome to the annual Rural Health Conference registration tutorial. I'm quickly going to go over the step-by-step instructions for how to register. You would visit the Colorado Rural Health Center website. Our web address has remained the same, so it's coruralhealth.org. When I get to the new site, this is the page that you will see. I would visit up here the Events tab and then scroll down to Annual Conference and click on that. That will take you to our Annual Rural Health Conference webpage. If you know that you want to register right away, you can click the Register Now button. Otherwise, you can click Learn More, and that will jump you down further to the page to all of the event details. Right in the middle of the page, you'll see Event Agenda. You double-click on the box where it says click here to view event schedule. It does take a double click, not a single click. That will bring down a drop-down box with the entire conference agenda. You'll see all of the session and speakers that we have set for the conference. Along the left-hand side of the page is a lot of the different details that you'll need to make all of your arrangements. We have our location and the link to reserve your room at the Hotel Elegante. You can either click Reserve Online, and that will take you directly to the Hotel Elegante, our personalized registration page for you, so you can just go ahead and put in the dates of your arrival and when you're leaving, and it should all work from there. That does allow you to get our group rate. If I go back, you can also call their 1-800 number, and again, the single double rate for a room at Hotel Elegante is $98 if you make your reservation by their cutoff date. Along the right-hand side of the page, I can, if you're an exhibitor or a sponsor, you can use these links to learn more about that. If you have questions, the Contact Us button is right here. Again, a double click, or you can always shoot an email to me and I can answer your questions as well. We also have our event sponsors listed as well as our exhibitors. So after looking at all of the event details and you're ready to register, I mentioned the big blue, it turns green. How cool is that? But click on the big blue register as an attendee. What that does is it brings you to this landing page where you can select whether you are a non-member or a member. Most of you are going to be selecting our member registration, so I would click right here. And actually, I'm going to take you back to that page. If you are unsure whether you are a CRHC member, you can click on this box here, and it brings up a page to check if you are a member. This is our current 2014 membership list. So you can scroll down. It's alphabetical by organization name and see whether you're a member. But if you know you're a member, you would go ahead and click on member registration. And this is our shopping cart here, and so you'll see $245. That's discounted at the early bird rate from $295. Again, you'll want to register before September 24th. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to my shopping bag. You'll see your page refresh with this light blue colored bar here, and if you're ready to check out and go on to the payment section, you would go View Cart. And this takes me to my final. I can look over and see the registrations that I have here. Each person that registers needs to register separately. We're working on adding a function so you can add multiple registrants, but at this time we'd like everyone to complete this process individually. So I would then proceed to checkout. And this is my final page that I need to fill out with my payment. So you'll see, you'll put in the first and last name, your company name, address, all of this information. And this information should be completed for the person that is attending the conference, not the person that is submitting the payment. Then you can go ahead over here and review your order. So you'll see annual conference member registration at $245. And then we have two different selections for payment. You can send us a check. And if you're registering multiple people, we of course don't need individual checks. Just send us a check for the total number of registrants that you're sending. Otherwise, you can select credit card information, and all you do is put the credit card number in, the expiration, and the 3-digit security code on the back of the card, and click Place Order, and that is it. So again, I hope you'll register for the annual Rural Health Conference, and we'll see you next month.